There we go. Then I can create it for you. All right. You want me to take off or you want to do it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, go ahead.
All right. We've got a fun new program to tell you about. And I'll preface this by saying I am not a pro at it yet. It's so new. And that this program is not something I'm super comfortable with how it works, but I'm going to show you the basics, show you what some possibilities are, and then we're going to learn together as we go along. So we're going to share the screen because I want to show you. Oh, I need permission. So once you have just this one little, thank you, got it. Once you have this one URL code, this is going to open up a whole new world. So are you seeing a screen where I'm just going to type in, it's not in PowerMe, it's called PowerMe. So you're going to type in PowerMe.help. And that's the URL that you want. When you click on PowerMe.help, it's going to give you this screen, and it's going to give you the option in the upper right-hand corner to hit login. When you log in, you're using your doTerra information as if you were logging in on the doTerra website. So I'm going to say continue with doTerra. And then it takes me to this site with me in mind. And when it's got me in mind, I've already added my picture. So you see in the upper right-hand corner, my picture, but you can go to actions, and we're going to do some things right here. You can go to my own personal health and my assessments, and then you can go to your customers' information. Now, if I wanted to click on my picture, there's settings, just like on your doTerra page, and that's where I'm able to edit details, add a picture, add in, you know, my email, my address, my phone number. We want to know that we're on our page when we're on this, because we are going to send out assessments to our customers and they are going to fill them out. And it seems like almost anything you do like this, it comes back to you in an email. It does. It emails you and says they filled it out, but it's all right here on this web page. And it's so cool. All right. So if I were to click on actions up here and wellness assessment, and I wanted to share with one of you this assessment for you to assess your own personal health, I would say share with individual. There was share with individual. I would write your name and your email, and it would, and then I would send this link to them. I can send them a QR code if they're that type of person that wants to just scan a QR code, or I can send them a copy of this link and say, please click on this link and fill out your assessment. Okay. And then if I wanted to send it to a group, I would action wellness assessment, share with a group. And I've created a few groups here. One's called a practice group. One's called my affiliate friends. One's called doTerra newsletter friends. And I can create a new group right here. If I wanted to create a new group and I wanted to name it Hello Today, and I can put, he didn't teach me how to do an event code, the guy that helped me with it. So I think we just create, and then what it does is it goes back to that very same picture that it just gave you, and I can send to a whole bunch of people this QR code or this link, copy this link and send it. And those people will all come to me under that group name. Does that make sense? So if I wanted to send out the assessment to a lot of people. Now, if you're going to just your regular page and you've just gotten to PowerMe and you're just learning about it, they're going to have an outline here. They're really good at doing this and giving us an outline of the people that have turned in the assessments. Do I want to send more assessments? Do I want to see customers and groups? Do I want to make recommendations, which I'll teach you about in a minute? But if you go down here, doTerra is so good at this. Here's a learning library. If you really want to take advantage of this, you're going to want to watch each of these 6 videos. They're not very long. They're just a few minutes each. And so by watching these 6 videos, you're going to learn about the program, how to send an assessment, how to take an assessment, how to send recommendations, manage your settings, and then using your groups. So taking an assessment, we're not going to watch the whole thing, but I want to click on this because it's the easiest way to show you
Now,
what an
going to show you
assessment
what
looks like.
taking an assessment looks
I'm going to mute it and I'm going to just fast forward. When somebody gets an assessment, this is what they're seeing. They're seeing under nutrition, would you please say, I eat a healthy, let me make this a little bigger. I eat a healthy meal, and it gives you a chance to say, I'm going to give myself an 8 or a 4 or whatever. And then I continue and I go on to the next item. Let me see if I can move this along. Oh, I gotta say play. There we go. So this is what they've created, a wellness lifestyle assessment after they just answer a few questions, and it gets sent to you. It shows up in your little PowerMe back office. And when you get it, you're going to be able to click on each of their answers. Okay, I'm going to stop. Oh, I can't stop sharing this. Let's see. Yeah, let me go out of this. Sorry, there we go. So what I'm going to do is show you an assessment that somebody has just sent me. This is my friend Laura. Hopefully she won't mind since you guys don't really know her. It's no big deal. So Laura has sent me her assessment. When I click here, wait a second. Let's go back. Here we go. Her assessment results is what I wanted to see. Well, she did 2 of them, and I think I caught the one that is, there we go. So this is what I see at her assessment after she filled out a few questions. Her digestion, her metabolism, her reducing toxicity, nutrition, movement, stress management, informed self-care, and rest. That's all these categories. And they have all these different bars because of her answers and what she wants to work on. So if it's not very good, she's in the poor section. If she's doing okay, she's here. And if she's doing great, she's here. So it just shows you that probably rest and informed care and stress management, she's doing pretty good. But the other one should probably like a little bit of help. So guess what? You can click learn more and it'll give you a little bit of information and it can tell her some suggestions to do. But then I'm going to go back one step. Sorry, I know it's a little confusing because I'm not 100% comfortable with it yet. So here's her results. If I go here, Laura's recommended product habits. I get to go in here and I get to say, I'm going to give her some suggestions. And I'm going to mark down the areas she needs to work on. And I can say nutrition and digestion. I think I'm going to suggest to her that she does Terrazyme. So I'm going to send her information about Terrazyme so that she can see. Oh, this is just a little tricky for me. Sorry, it keeps going underneath my Zoom menu at the top and I can't see things. So it's an opportunity for us to say, here's some things that I think would be really great for you, and I can send them to her. It does more than that. It actually gives you the opportunity to send lifestyle habits. So it's not just about doTerra. I'm able to say, here's a suggestion. You might want to eat 2 whole foods, greens, fruit, and vegetables at each meal. And here's some other suggestions. So it gives you more than just doTerra products. I don't know why it's only giving me one product, because when I looked at it a minute ago, it gave quite a few options and I was able to look at them. So I'm going to go back to another one. Here's her results. So this is what I love. Here's some products that she suggests. I can put them right into a cart and send them to her, and she can literally say, yep, I want to take Shalene's suggestion and I want to get that. Yep, I want to get that. And it gives her an actual, so I can click on them and then send them right back to her. Now, it's not perfect yet, you guys. I'm gonna stop sharing for a minute. It's not perfect. The fellow said that they're working on it. It's a beta program. We're still trying to figure it out. I sent it to Leanne Levitt and she sent it back to me. And when I sent the recommendations to her, she said, Shalene, you sent me 3 recommendations, but it did them all twice. I don't know why it did that because I didn't do them twice. So this is not me saying it's ready to go. Let's do it. Let's get it worked out. I've just shared it with a few friends and gotten them to fill it out. So that's where I'm at with it. I can see potential. I can see that there's the option for us to let them assess, let us send some recommendations, and then they can take those recommendations or not and do them, order them, whatnot. I see the value in it. I'm just not super comfortable with it yet. Do you have questions? What are you thinking?
Yeah, I would like to try it, but I think trying it with Leanne first was a really good idea. We definitely want, it looks professional. I love that it looks so professional. And all the work that we didn't have to do that they've already
Yeah.
done for us. Fantastic. But it's showing up correctly is important. And right.
And we want it to look good and feel good. I
Yeah.
wish there was a way, and maybe there is, that I can just send it to myself and do it. So I need to
Oh, yeah.
experiment more, because if I could send it to myself, make recommendations to myself, see how that works. I should have tried that today. I was just
You might be able to if you had like 2 different emails too, or something like that,
yes,
or
yes,
send it to Joe's email or something.
that's a great idea. So I think there's just some ways that we can get comfortable with it and use it to the point that we can say, even as we're giving somebody a one-on-one to introduce them to the product, this is part of what I do. Would you please fill this out before I come so that I have the information? Can you imagine being able to walk into the one-on-one knowing where they're at?
Yeah, that's so true, right? The value that you could add.
Right. Before a wellness consult, after they've enrolled is great, but golly, if I'd had this information just as I walk in to talk to somebody for the first time, hopefully they'd feel comfortable sharing it with me, and maybe they wouldn't. And I could say, you fill this out, it's going to help me help you better. And if you don't want to, I understand until you get to know me better, so
Yeah.
opportunities there.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you so much, Shalene, for sharing that.
Yeah.
And please keep us updated on future, on how it works for
But
you.
I'd love you guys to try it too. Just
Yeah.
PowerMe.com. Wait. PowerMe.health. PowerMe.health. And that's unusual because we're used to .com. But if you PowerMe.health, log in with your doTerra account and then see how it's starting to work for you.
Yeah. I'm gonna try it. I'm definitely gonna try it. And thanks for the inspiration and for trying. I did see it at convention, but I mean at leadership, but there were so many things I forgot about it.
I know.
And
And I'm thinking that they're still working bugs out on it, and that's why they're not just blasting it everywhere yet. But if we can get it working for us, that'd be great.
yeah. Yeah. Awesome tool. Awesome tool. Okay. Oh, you can stop the recording. I
Okay.
can't stop the recording.